What's up, guys? It's Brian from mtmmix.com. Today, what are we gonna talk about? What's up, guys? It's Brian from mtmmix.com, and today we're gonna be talking about the process that I go through when I am mixing a rap vocal in a majority of my rap vocal included songs. It's going to be a little bit different than your typical EQ tutorial. I'm going to be showing you the 2 stages, sometimes 3 stages of EQ that I do go through when I am working on a vocal. Most tutorials that I've seen have really only shown you that initial stage of EQ on how to get the proper tones. But I'm going to really emphasize on how to color that tone and make it the tone that's going to fit the beat. It's going to essentially show you how to take that vocal, the raw vocal track, and EQ it to taste so it fits with the style that the beat is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right to it. Alright, what's up, guys? We're on the screen now. I got a session up. This is a Thie record featuring Nick Grant. We're going to be focusing on Grant's record, or Nick's record, or his verse at least. This is what this pink blob is going to be. Really, I'm going to be showing you what's going on as far as the EQs. I have a little bit more going on his verse. Such as a compressor, 2 compressors, and a de-esser. So technically 3 compressors, but I'm going to be showing you the EQ portion of it. It's pretty simple as far as what I did. The first thing, well, first let me play this song for you so you guys could get a feel for what it sounds like. So just take a listen to this. Let me know what you think.
Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Pop it for me one time. She said, boy, you need me, it get deeper than the punchline. Look at baby, I'm the truth, I hope these niggas done lying. Like a virgin, oh, I heard it all before, sunshine. Okay, murder, murder, murder. Tell them it's an anthem, slave to the rhythm, tying up your masters. Young, black, and gifted, you're preaching to the pastor. Niggas throwing shade, I can bubble in the answers. In this cold world, but who hot is us?
Alright, cool. So you get the idea for the record. Let's bring up the first EQ that I use. It is a Slate Digital FG-S. For this example, I'm using this EQ. You can use any EQ for this. I can't stress that enough. For the time being, we're going to bypass these compressors so you could get a sense for what it sounds like. We'll leave the de-esser on because the S's are a little sharp in this song. But you could see right here, the first thing that I'll always do is I'll cut out those low end frequencies. So that's what I did here. You could see I have a low cut at 158 hertz. Once I do that, I go up to the high end. Let's zero that guy out. That's going to be 0. What I'm doing in this situation, it's called reduction or reductive EQ, subtractive EQ. It has a lot of different names, but the only thing that you're going to be doing in this example is getting rid of frequencies. You never want to add frequencies to start off in your first EQ. At 1.82 kilohertz, I subtracted around negative 2.85 decibels of gain. I'm going to exaggerate it by boosting the gain. I'll bring it back to what it was so you could hear what it did, and I'll explain to you the reason I did it. For the high mid filter, it essentially was a little too sharp for my liking, so I dulled it down a little bit by getting rid of some of those sharper frequencies. Then in the low mids, it was a little boxy, around 500 hertz, which is why I cut out some of that. So let me play this example for you.
Pop it for me one time. She said, boy, you need me, it get deeper than the punchline. Look at baby, I'm the truth, I hope these niggas done lying. Like a virgin, oh, I heard it all before, sunshine. Okay, murder, murder, murder. Tell them it's an anthem, slave to the rhythm, tying up your masters. Young, black, and gifted, you're preaching to the pastor. Niggas throwing shade, I can bubble in the answers. In this cold world, but who hot is us?
So you could hear the difference right there. This kind of got rid of a lot of the body when I cut it too low, but that's why we just subtracted it less than 2 decibels. It's really to add flavor. And then this gets rid of the low frequency information that essentially you don't hear anyway. It's pretty inaudible, and it muddies up the mix. The next thing I did that I'm not going to go into in this video, it will be next video, is I added my compressor in. And it just leveled out the volumes. The next thing that I did is I brought in my additive EQ. I mentioned earlier before that you don't want to add any frequencies. That comes in the next stage of EQ, and that's where we're at now. So right now we're at EQ, then I ran to a compressor, then it's going to my additive EQ. So what I did here is I boosted some of the high end. This is actually very simple and a good example of what additive EQ is for. It's used very tastefully, and it adds frequencies that you want to accentuate in your mix. The high end boost right here boosted all of the high ends to kind of let it cut through the mix a little bit more. And then this boost around 245 hertz added a little bit of body back into the vocal that was eliminated when I added that compressor. So I'm just going to bypass this and then turn it on. It's a very, very, very subtle difference. So see if you could hear it. I'll start with the bypass and I'll bypass it after.
Pop it for me one time. She said, boy, you need me, it get deeper than the punchline. Look it, baby, I'm the truth. I hope these niggas done lying. Like a virgin, oh, I heard it all before, sunshine. Okay, murder, murder, murder. Tell him it's an anthem. Slave to the rhythm, tying up your masters.
So there you have that. That's the next thing I did. And a lot of people might think that it sounded better before I did that, which is why I actually added this second dynamic processor, which is another compressor. And this is the SSL emulation plugin by Waves. I have my EQ section bypassed, so nothing's going on there. But I do have my compression on. So let me bypass that. Even though this isn't part of the example, let me bypass that and then play it so I could show you how those higher frequencies that were a little too sharp get mellowed down a little bit and everything evens out. So take a listen.
Pop it for me one time. She said, boy, you need me, it get deeper than the punchline. Look it, baby, I'm the truth. I hope these niggas done lying. Like a virgin, oh, I heard it all before, sunshine. Okay, murder, murder, murder. Tell him it's an anthem. Slave to the rhythm, tying up your masters.
So there you guys have it. If you have any questions at all, leave it below. I appreciate all the support this far. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon.
Pop it for me one time. She said, boy, you need me, it get deeper than the punchline. Look it, baby, I'm the truth. I hope these niggas done lying. Like a virgin, oh, I heard it all before, sunshine. Okay, murder, murder, murder. Tell him it's an anthem. Slave to the rhythm, tying up your masters. Young, black, and gifted. You're preaching to the pastor. Niggas throwing shade, I can bubble.